messed up, and we just now. Hold on. Anyway, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about these cast members on Married at First Sight season 12. We just watched it last night, and we supposed to talk about it earlier. So since we didn't talk about it earlier, we're gonna talk about it now. So hold on, I'm trying to turn this thing on. All right, let me see. Lisa, as y'all know, it was hot today, and Charles decided to put the AC on, and I'm freezing. Did he cut it off? Did you hear it? Oh, I was freezing. I had to come in here and put on a what you call this thing? What's this thing called? Snuggie.
Oh yeah.
Snuggie. What's up, y'all? Hit that like button when y'all come up here, please. Hit the like button. Me and Lisa was just sitting talking about Married at First Sight, and I was like, you know what? We supposed to did this earlier, so it's late, and we is up. We are up. Let's don't jump on Paige and Chris first, okay?
No, I'm gonna take a nap.
Let's talk about let me see. Let me put up some pictures so y'all know who we talking about. No. I gotta get to my Google. Here you go. Let's talk about these folks. Married at cast members. So y'all know who we talking about. All right. Let me put these folks up. Who we gonna talk about first? Let's talk about. All right, let's talk about them first. We're gonna talk about hold on, y'all. Because this right here. We're gonna talk about Hayley and Jacob first. Hold on, I'm trying to move everything around because everything is all out of place. Oh shoot, I did that wrong. Uh-oh. I should have left it alone because now I moved everything. All right. We're going to talk about them first. Where'd it go? It went away. Why my thing going so little? Hold on. That's what it is. All right. Share. We're going to talk about these folks first. So this is Hayley and Jacob. Okay. Hayley and Jacob. Here they go. I should have had this thing prepared, but I wasn't planning to do this, but I just felt like doing it. Let me do this like this. All right. Let's talk about Hayley and Jacob. Only thing about him, he's an older guy. He's 10 years older than her. And what happened last? So she went out and bought him some clothes because he wanted to be dressed in the 80s for some reason. And I don't know why he wanted to be dressed in the 80s, but he wanted to wear 80s clothes. So she, at first, I don't know, because first of all, he asked her, was she attracted to him?
Right.
And then she said, no, she's not attracted to him. But how can he hold her accountable for not being attracted to her if the fact that they just
had sex?
Did they have sex?
I'm telling you,
Okay.
So here's my thing. The same criticism we give Chris, we need to give Hayley. If you're not attracted to him, please don't tell me that in 2021 you think sex makes somebody attracted to you.
Right.
So if you were not attracted to him, you should have built, first of all, everything that is wrong with each and every one of these couples would have been eliminated, would have not brought extra stress to their life had they just went out with each other for a month.
Yeah.
Hayley would have found out that she's not at 28 ready to be somebody's wife because she's been alone a long time and she's been doing her own thing. And like he asked her, he ain't asked her, he told her, he said, I just don't think you're ready for this.
Yep, he did.
And she wants to say, well, I'm ready. How do you know here's my problem. Y'all are trying to circumvent the process.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are trying to skip steps and think by skipping steps, you're going to have this miraculously happy, loving household with a husband.
Right.
Or a wife, whatever. Well, they both had to sign up, so whatever.
Right.
So that's just not how it is.
Yeah, she
maybe one couple every other season sticks together. Maybe. Because that's just odds. That has nothing to do with the experts and nothing they say. That's just odds. That out of 5 couples, 1 will actually like each other. But if you're doing this experiment and you say you're coming at this from a professional and medical and psychological standpoint, and you are constantly giving people the exact opposite of what they just not want, but need.
Right. Yeah, because for some reason I was like, she went out her way and bought him some clothes, you know.
And that was nice, but to him, he never had anybody who bought him clothes. So
right.
He reacted like I reacted the first time you gave me something. Like, wow.
Yeah, because he was surprised.
He said, she asked him, I just said, bought you clothes randomly? He said, no.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like they had a good time. The killer part is, I think that because they're not having sex after they've had sex and they're just sitting down there, they're getting all of the bad stuff out right now.
Right.
That still don't mean they're not having sex.
Sorry about that, but go ahead.
That don't mean they should be guilty.
Right. But the point was she went out her way and bought clothes trying to, you know, I think she's trying to make herself feel like she attracted to him to go buy him clothes.
They need to do things together. And they need to stop trying to talk about feelings that aren't there yet. I mean, they don't bother me. So they don't, you know, she's not a drunk, he's not.
I think he just too like because
he's old.
Yeah, he's
old, and he's not old in age. He's just old.
Like
old.
Like he got a whole person. He got an old man's personality.
Yeah, just go to bed at 5:30 in the afternoon and get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Ain't got no job. Old. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Well, he said. Yeah, he do act old. Cause I was like, why he act like that? Maybe because the way he act, maybe why she don't want to be. You know, that's why she's not attracted to him.
Out there in the world that wants to be with somebody who act like him. There is some bitch right now with some teased up hair, some leggings, watching a fucking Jane Fonda video doing exercise, just waiting for Jake. What's his name?
Mm-hmm.
Jacob. Is that Jacob?
Yeah, that's Jacob.
Okay, it's right now. It is somebody stuck in the 80s waiting on him. But instead of them putting him with somebody who was more compatible, doesn't have to be alike, but more compatible, he puts him with somebody like her. Right.
Yeah, they could have put him with somebody more on his age level. But she look older, but she's not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she does. I thought she was about 35.
Yeah, she look older, but she not. Because I kept on saying.
Because I mean, my thing is, I don't know. That couple don't do enough to bother me.
Yeah, they all right.
They just there. They just feel a couple. Because unless they just feel a couple. I
think they might make it. I think they might make it because you saw how they was having fun. They was having more fun yesterday Well, Wednesday night because it's Friday.
Yeah, because they were trying. She wasn't. I don't know if you pay attention how she come to him every time he say something, I'm gonna do something. He just, I don't know what's wrong with him. I think he's awkward. I don't think he know how to be around women. He act like he don't know how to be around women.
Right.
He just, I don't know.
So now let's go on to Claire and Ryan. These two right here, okay, they go out and do stuff, and he tried to do stuff for her, like they went and, you know, made the little coffee mugs and everything, and then they turned around and they went to the donut place because he remembered she said she liked donuts, but then he's sitting there talking to her like he like not drilling her, but huh?
She said, you know, I thought I was just coming to eat donuts, not get a motivational speech.
Yeah.
I don't know. He said he's a perfectionist. Anybody who's a perfectionist is also not a realist. Because there's no such thing as perfection in people and things.
Mm-hmm.
Even a diamond, even the most beautiful diamond will have an imperfection. You might not be able to see it, but it's there.
Yeah, but
nothing is as flawless as people think. And he thinks that he's supposed to be flawless in everything. And he's not going at her like I went on the show and married a chick at first sight. So now I gotta be a husband. He's going to her like, how can I fix her to be what I want her to be?
Mm-hmm.
See, that's my issue right there. Don't get with somebody you gotta turn into what you want.
Right.
You're never gonna be there.
Yeah, he dry, like
there's something wrong with him. He also not having sex either. So either he a virgin.
Oh, I ain't gonna say that.
I don't think he's gay. I mean, because even gay men to keep that, he went on the whole show. If he was gay, he would still have sex with her.
Yeah, but he's so like he don't even want to say he love her, or he never said he love her. Never said he love nobody. But he don't know how to. He don't have no good personality. Like, you know, most people talk, laugh, and joke. He just is like dry. And she like the bubbly type person.
Well, he's so busy trying to be perfect. When you try to attain perfection in the world, you are going to be sadly mistaken. You're going to, every day is going to slap shit out of you.
Like she was even when they were doing the pottery thing, making a little mug, she was, you know, trying to be nice. I'm like, oh, yours gonna look better than mine. And he was like,
he said something. He didn't even say nothing that made no sense. I don't know what he said. I don't know. I don't
know about these couples. This one I don't know, because she's like sexually like.
She said she frustrated her husband. They fucking, they've been together. Everybody else that had sex with them. Everybody, even Jacob and Hayley, even Jacob and Hayley done did it. And she asked him what he's waiting on, but he's not really saying what he's waiting on.
Right.
So all this stuff, I'm sorry, I can't get past the fact that you actively, that it's 5 couples, that 10 people or tens of thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people actively got on their computers and went to a website that said married at first sight. I just can't wrap my head around that, because and this is all the women, all the men say the thing, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to settle down.
Yeah, but see,
you're looking for the TV. I can't. There's something my spirit won't allow me.
All right, let's go to Eric in Virginia.
That's a child with somebody.
Eric in Virginia. She was a little like upset because he is a pilot and he had to fly, and he was gone for a while, and she's not used to the person gone for a while.
She lived by herself. How is she not used to being by herself?
But she was hoping she said she can accept it up until it was done.
She said she wanted space. She said that she was gonna leave the house 2 or 3 times, a couple days a week, so she can have space for him. But because he's actually leaving the house and doing what he said, she got a problem with it. Sit your ass down.
Yeah, but you know what was the cutest thing? He actually took time out. He actually took time out to cook for her, and you know, had her some flowers and wine and everything. and they sat down and chill. And he said he's starting to, because she was feeling like she was feeling like he didn't really care for her, like love her. So then he turned around. He said he loved her.
She was drunk most of the first couple.
Yeah,
Right?
he said he developed more feelings for her. So Eric, I mean, Eric and Virginia, they might work out because, like I said, he actually came out his mouth and said he loved her, and she said she loved him back. But I think that made her more secure, like, as far as him traveling, and because she was not getting that feeling, that vibe that he really loved her or whatever the case is. So by him saying that to her, and it looked like they loved each other, the way they, what I'm saying? It wasn't like no fakeness or nothing.
Why would they love each other?
So let's go to the next.
Why would any of them say I love you to that person they with?
Oh no, we ain't going to them. We're gonna go back to, let's go to them. Nope, not them. How did I get out of this one? I done miss all my pictures go. What's his name? I can't even find the name.
Vincent and Bianda?
Yeah, they was right here. Let's go to Vincent and Bianda. They on the right side. Now, they say they love each other. They have fun. She's all what he was looking for that night, But what killed me was, the best part was how he listened at the wedding, and he said how when she said she always wanted to ride a bike. She always wanted her own bike. And he surprised her with a bike. That was awesome for him to remember that she wanted a bike, and he surprised her with a bike.
He turned around and fucked it up.
I know, right? So then she surprised him because he said he liked to dance, and she want to learn how to do salsa. So they go out to the dance studio to learn to do salsa. And because he wasn't getting it, he want to act all like, mad and frustrated because he can't get it. Like a 2-year-old having a tantrum. I can't get it. I don't want to do this. They kept blinking it out, because I want to say he kept on saying F this, F that, because he couldn't get the steps.
He wasn't couldn't get the steps. He said I would have been more comfortable if we went to bachata. The bachata is not much different than salsa. It's just different regions of the country. There's not much difference. The footwork is basically the same. The hit work is basically the same. It's just a little more of something else and a little less of something else. If he wanted to dance with her, he could have danced with her. Because if you hear him, he said, if we went to bachata. But look here, little Dominican boy. Just because salsa ain't what you used to, this is what your wife knows. She don't know the difference. She doesn't know the difference between how one dance in one area is something and another area is something else.
Yeah. But but as a husband, he should have just went on and just, and had a good time with it. But he was messing it up, and she can see it all over his face, because his whole demeanor tells he mad, and he could have just went on and just danced with her and made it a good time. But he would just, I don't know about them two. They might make it, but he like Lisa said earlier, he's a little sensitive guy.
He's too sensitive, and she got too much mouth for that little body of hers, and he is too sensitive. Yeah. It is not about, you can't laugh with him, you can't joke with him, you can't say anything, because if you say it incorrectly, or if you say something about a t-shirt, I don't like Hanes t-shirts or something. Right. You didn't say you didn't like him in a t-shirt. I don't like Hanes. I don't like the tag. Whatever reason, he would take it as you don't like me. Right. Because he got on a t-shirt.
Yeah, we doing good, darling, Doreen. Look, I'm just tired. It's late, but we was talking about this, so we thought we'd talk about it. But yeah, he just a little. He getting his feelings too easy. Too easy. But I remember in the beginning of the show when they first started, how he said he had he if you step on his toe, he got a bad attitude, so he coming. So I don't know. What's up, Rico? We ain't on here long. We just talking about Married at First Sight from Wednesday night. You know, just catching up. How different people, you know, you see the show progress, you see different changes in people. So I mean, for Eric, like I say, for Eric and Virginia, they done made a whole 360 because I don't know. Eric is a pilot. He was getting drunk right with her.
He's one he's an Air Force pilot.
So hey Rico, did you watch the show? Oh, you don't watch TV, but did you see any parts of it on social media? Yeah, he just soft. Vincent just soft. He if it ain't, I think if it's not to say his way, or you know, or if something not going the right way, instead
of soft, because I wouldn't want to sweat with the little boy. He's just
you pinch a nerve with him too quick.
He got too many buttons.
Yeah. You got it's like now she feel like she probably gotta watch what she say to him. Or you think you're gonna like doing this? You gonna like doing that? Or you gonna want to do this, Rico? I'm only on here for a minute, but you come on and help me out. So yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about the show when with the Eric and not Eric, Brianna and Vincent. I did like the fact, like I said, he did buy her a bike, and that's what she always wanted. So I was happy that, but then when he turned around and it just went left. So now let's get to oh gosh, should we get to them? Paige and Chris reset. What the hell is a reset when you already reset it? How many times they reset? I'll wait. First of all, after the first, well, shit, right after when she met the baby mama, I don't think she's pregnant, but after she met the baby mama, I think that's when she should have just, you know, like cut it from the jump. But I think what made her really, no, what she say? God sent her back to him. She said God sent her back for her to talk to him, or whatever the case is.
Who said that?
Paige said that to Chris. Remember when they were sitting outside? When they
y'all don't stop bringing the Lord into the show. If she don't stop saying that I have to because he's my husband, and the Lord said this and the Lord said that, baby, if God is talking to you, I promise you he's not telling you to stay with Chris.
Yeah, she said that the Lord, God told her to go back and talk to him, whatever the case is. But I'm like this, after the incident that happened, and the baby mama said something about she had no intentions of getting back with him. That's what it sounded like.
She said that. Let me tell you how she said that. She said that afterwards. She said that after.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
as far as the fiance knew, they was getting back together.
Right, but I'm thinking because she said that, Paige might thought, oh, I still got a chance. You know what I'm saying?
What?
She trying to make her marriage work. That's what it looked like from the other night. They talking about, can they hit the reset button? And then they want to shake hands, talking about, hi, I'm Chris. Hi, I'm Paige. Really? And then it's going to be a repeat. They're going to go right back down the lane next Wednesday. Watch what I tell you. I don't understand why she going back and forth with this dude if you know what he's capable of. I mean, maybe before, like I was saying the other day, they might have had something going on in the beginning. But then I said nope, because they had sex and he's trying to figure out if he really how you call it? If he's attracted to her.
He wasn't trying to figure out if he was attracted to her. He asked her at the table in the middle of the wedding, is she on contraception? He was looking to get some ass. On the way back from the honeymoon, he called and got some extracurricular ass, booked a flight to leave the honeymoon of his wife to go back to Chicago with his girlfriend.
Yeah. So, and that's when she should have been done. When he went he went to out of town on that, when he booked that flight, that's when Paige should have ran. But they
want to be on TV. They want to get up and holler about the Lord meant for me to be here, and then they think religion justifies their actions. They want to keep on talking about they got a pastor on set and whatever. They want the religion to justify their actions. They want to keep on talking about they got a pastor.
Yeah, but
so
shut one of them off.
So
I'm laying down. So
you are. Yeah, but we just sitting here trying to. What part you watch, Rico? What you saw?
Well, I sat down with my girlfriend. She was watching it.
And
She's really into it.
And what you saw?
It's like soap operas to me, so it's really hard for me to really get into it.
Yeah, it just. I mean, like, did you see the part where Paige and Chris shook back hands to go back and start all over and reset?
Oh, I didn't know their names. So I remember a Paige, but I didn't know who was who.
Yeah, they got back together. They supposed to reset, and I want to see how that's gonna work out, because like the that thing they show at the end for what they call it, for the next show, huh? Preview. Yeah, the preview for the next episode. I was like, oh man, I don't know what Paige thinking. I don't know why she putting herself through this, and it's like, I thought she was done when she bombed him out, cussed him out, and everything.
I don't care nothing about that. Because after he got back, when he got back from Chicago,
what's up, Asian?
When he told me he was still in love with his ex at the hotel,
right?
When he went and booked the flight to go to Chicago to see another woman, right as we going home from our honeymoon.
Right.
Anything after that, that's her fault. I'm not. I told you, it is 2021. I'm not petting nobody. Don't sit your ass up on that crying because you signed up for some bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't sit on that crying and whining and calling on the Lord. I'm sure the Lord, and matter of fact, you want to know what the Lord did? He made Chris act a fool so that you would leave. But instead, you want to bring the Lord in, and he's telling you to sit here with this man who has already broken the covenant that you so freely fling out your mouth every time you want to justify why you keep sitting up there talking to Chris.
And then Chris get mad because the pastor, his friend that's a pastor, went to talk to Paige and didn't realize what Chris did.
You shouldn't have told him.
Chris get mad because his friend that's a pastor went to talk to his wife about his behavior, and Paige basically told the pastor everything that Chris didn't put on the table. So now Chris like, oh, he shouldn't have talked to you. So now it's at the point. Now, huh?
He said he's no longer friends with him. I'm not mad with you, but I'm not friends with him, and they've been friends for 20 years. So you gonna discount your 20-year friendship with this man because, and even then he's still trying to get her to stay with your dumb ass.
Yeah. So he don't want nothing to do with his friend no more. We're gonna see how long that works. All right, Asia, I'll look at it.
Hey, keep on with the keep on.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's just crazy though. I mean, I've been watching this for a minute, and I still follow a lot of other couples that actually made it and doing their own thing now. So, but this group of people, I don't even know. I keep thinking one set gonna make it. Like, if I don't know, it look like nobody gonna make it to me, because number one, like I said, what's his name? Ryan. What's his name? Ryan. What's the stiff guy? The one that can't say he love you. He getting on my nerve. And then you got look at Rico like, huh? Who these people? they just nerve-wracking. They not acting right. In my IG, I check it. It's just like they not acting right. It's like everybody got an issue. Now, the two people that I really thought that wasn't gonna make it, shoot, they all in love now. That's what's his name? Oh shoot, Virginia and Eric. They like.
He was in love with his wife. He was in love with his little teeny bopper wife at the honeymoon.
Yeah, but now they at the end. I mean, now they more into each other in tune. You know what I'm saying?
No, they're not. Because she's sitting up there, man, because he's got to do his job. Well, guess what, baby girl? You should have.
Yeah.
Again, it all they're breaking my head. At the end of the day, each and every one of these couples, all 5 of these couples would have found out that they are not compatible, don't want to have sex with, ain't through with their fiance, still want to get drunk and pass out on somebody's couch, ain't had a boyfriend in 7 years. If they had just went out on a date once a week for a month, they would have found that out. But because they're sitting up here playing with these people's lives and emotions and mental stability, do you know how bad it is for your fucked up love life to be everywhere, all over the world? And that's what this show does. They don't take any accountability for that fact that they are experts who don't know what they're doing. Chris should have never been on this show. He is a liability. He should never have even been on the show. You didn't even vet him correctly.
He not stable. He ain't right.
Paige needs to find her man in church. She need to go to church, sit on the pew, and wait for somebody to see her stand up because she fine as hell. And then wait for somebody to see her stand up and get her one of the little boys out of church. Since you want to be evenly matched, you want to be evenly. It's a word they say. It's not elevated. Evenly yoked, and that's not what those two are. That's not. Virginia and Brian, she would have found out that she's not ready to stop drinking and having a good time. And he would have found out that Virginia, he wants somebody that can handle the fact that he's gone half of the month. Claire would have found somebody who actually fell in love with her at first sight and gave her some of this little boy who can't and has no excuse.
Right.
They would have found out that Vincent can't take Brianna's mouth.
Asia said no, she need to have a sleepover at the church altar.
Oh, wow.
What?
Too much information.
If they dated for a month, this would have been a different situation because they would have been on there.
Yeah.
So they
and then Hayley and Jacob, 10 years. He 38 and she 28.
But she looked like they were school together.
Yeah.
So I mean, people think that social media, thinking that we on YouTube, they think that if you tell your story or go in front of the camera, all your problems are solved. People think that if you marry somebody, any problems you had before that will magically disappear. But that's not how it is. Television makes it worse. And marriage makes it harder. He's already cheated on her. Y'all know he had sex with that girl when he went back.
Oh, Chris.
I'm sorry. Chris has already cheated on her. He has already forsaken the marriage bed. And she wants to redo with somebody who realistically passed too little. Probably got a boyfriend. So, and two. No, I didn't.
But I'm trying to figure out how I feel like he
That's the other show. That's Married Millions. My bad. Wrong show. My bad.
You said.
No, if you watch Married at First Sight, right after Married at First Sight is Married Millions, and it's about there's one woman on there who's a millionaire who's married a younger man, but all the rest of them are old dudes marrying young girls. So it's a dude on there, Rodney. Rodney is fabulous.
Okay, let's stay on this one because the topic is Married at First Sight. So my thing is, I feel like Chris contradicted himself because he was like, he's confused and he's scared. It's like he want to stay with his baby mama because of the baby, because of his upbringing. But he's scared to fall in love with Paige. But then in the end, you talking about y'all gonna do a reset.
I like the fact that you listen to what they say. Chris was lying. What you scared of? Well, what? And his mom and dad still there?
Yeah.
If his mom
He's afraid he don't want to be caught up.
Well, yeah,
he already caught up.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm like this. How you gonna go from, all right, you get married, you find out you got a kid on the way, the baby mama says she don't want to be with you, and then you want to set up a meeting with Paige Wednesday that just passed. You set up a meeting with her to tell her you scared, you're afraid because you got a baby and you don't want your baby to be by itself and nobody else raising your baby. But then same token, then you go back when the show almost over saying you want to reset.
Wow.
I think sometimes.
How you gonna reset if you just say it? And she shook on it, and they actually said, "Hi, my name is Chris. Hi, my name is Paige. Nice to meet you." You know, but it's like, how you do that knowing what just happened earlier, what you just said earlier.
I want you to remember. I want you to go back in your mind.
I know, baby, but I'm just saying.
No, that's not right. No, I'm not talking about us. I want you to go back in your mind to them two sitting on the couch, the ex and Chris. You keep saying she said she wasn't gonna be with him no more. That's kind of not what she said, but it kind of is. Did y'all not pay attention to the way that girl was looking when Paige called her his ex?
Oh, I seen that part.
When Paige called her his ex, did you see that girl's face? When Paige said she could be pregnant, she said by who? Because surely her baby dad wasn't fucking. Did y'all not see that? Yeah. And the only reason she said that that's not in my plans anymore, first of all, did you hear her say that's not in my plans anymore? That's what she said. Because Paige said she thought she was pregnant. Because Paige kept calling her the ex. And Chris sitting over there getting mad because what he thought was Paige was going to sit over there and be all churchy. And his baby mama was going to have an attitude and start jumping on Paige.
Nope.
But no, because they knew what they was dealing with.
Shit.
Paige
was throwing them shots.
Did you see how often his baby mama looked over there at him when Paige said something that she didn't know?
They done laid it all out on the table. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how she set up a reset after all is said and done. I don't get it. But she keeps saying God sent her that way. But I'm like, God's showing you signs. He's throwing it at you back and forth, but you continue.
Somebody told me something one time, and this applies to all 5 couples. Somebody told me something one time. It was a man. He was drowning. He was in the middle of the ocean. He was drowning. A man on a rowboat rolled by, stopped, pick him up. He said, "Oh no, God is gonna help me." And he wouldn't get in the boat. Boat went off. A little bit later, a big ship came by, stopped, said, "Come on, get in the ship. I got you." He said, No. God got me. He eventually drowned. When he got to heaven, he said, "God, why did you let me die?" He said, "Son, I sent you 2 boats."
Right.
He's sending each one of them couples. He is sending boats and trains and cars and flags and spear guns and what's them things and flares that you put in the road. He is sending all that to each one of them couples, and all they're doing is sitting up there swatting away.
That's crazy.
When he said God made sure that old boy said out of his mouth, not keeping his head, "I am not attracted to you." That was I got you, number 1. Number 2 was What's the second thing he did? No, we just want to do big things. That's the first time when you said I'm not attracted. I'm really not attracted. And what he said was, and how fucked up he said it. He said, "I'm really not attracted to somebody who look like you." That's what he said. That was God making sure he said that out loud and not kept it to himself.
Mm-hmm. And she still kept going.
When he got on the plane and booked a flight on the plane for another flight to go to see his baby mama, that was God making sure she understood what she was about to do when she got to Atlanta. But still, she went on, batting God away. When he told her, "Yes, I'm still in love with my ex,"
she just
whatever happens to Paige now, I am no longer upset with Chris. Chris is just like millions of dudes out there that use and abuse women. He may not hit them, he may not call them out their name, but he uses them to the point to where they feel some kind of way about themselves. That little girl he brought to Paige was a beautiful little girl, but every time she said something, you could see her heart get snatched out because he had sold her so much garbage.
But you know what was crazy? When the other women was sitting with her, and they was like, Virginia was like, "Well, how do you feel?" You know what I'm saying? Because they was looking at her like when she told them, you know, I was like, whoa. They was looking at her like, "Are you crazy?"
I don't think she's crazy, but I think that all of them are going back, to the time when it was more important to be somebody's wife. That it was more important to be called by his name other than yours. Because that's the only reason you would risk your sanity, your life, to go on a TV show.
Oh my God!
We go crazy. Yeah, that's crazy.
And you're legally married to somebody that is a total stranger. I'm sorry. I can say hello to you. I can say bye to you. But I cannot say I do to you if I don't know I'm supposed to be doing it. And you just up there saying I'm ready for love, then go find you some.
Mm-hmm.
Don't marry somebody.
Yeah, but we gotta wait to see what she do next week.
She's still gonna be sitting there looking dumb.
All right, y'all. That was enough quick review of Married at First Sight. Oh my gosh. This is just, I don't know. This season has been the roller coaster ride on this one. No, she didn't. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hit the like button, share, subscribe. See y'all tomorrow. And if you don't watch it, try watching. Can you go back and watch these? I don't know. I don't know how that works. If it's on demand. I don't know. But try to catch up on this show. Man, you'd be surprised. All right. Rico, thank you for sitting in the dock. You're making me sleepy.
I'm sorry.
You all right. It's that night time. It's just something we wanted to talk about. We forgot all about it. And we were sitting here talking about it. So I was like, let me just go ahead and go live and we can talk about, Married at First Sight from Wednesday night. It was just a lot going on that night. And I don't understand. I mean, like I said, you had one that don't want to say they love you and don't know how to have fun. And then you got the other one. He just an old soul. He just old. He got no sense of humor. He just old straight. I think him and Ryan is running the same. Jacob and Ryan.
No,
they act.
Want to have fun, but Jacob is an older soul. He wants to have fun the 80s. I mean, a lot of people can be stuck in their stuff. He's all right.
And then,
Ryan is just...
then you got Vincent. He's a good guy, but he got sensitive ways where you gotta watch what you do or say, pushing them, pushing buttons and shit. Then you have Chris. That's just a bombshell right there. He a ticking bomb. That's what he is. All right. This is DC KOOLAID and Lisa. Rico in the cut. And we see y'all later. Y'all have a good, blessed night. Peace out.
Bye, y'all.
Later.
All right. Check it out.